Hello and welcome to She's Magic, the Modern Day Witch channel. Thank you for joining me. And so today we're going to be going over the love reading for Libra. So I'm going to go ahead and bless the cards, clear the energy in the cards, and ask for the blessing for this reading. Okay, let's get this. All right. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, archangels, ascended masters, past loved ones. Thank you for this guidance in helping Libra with their love reading. Your guidance is always appreciated, Spirit, in love and light energy. I ask for your guidance. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Libra and your love reading. So as I'm shuffling the cards, I just want to remind you that this is a general reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Also, if you're feeling like this reading doesn't resonate at all, take a look at your chart and see where your sun, moon, and rising is. And as always, this reading is for you to take with it. It is not to replace. Take the information as guidance, but not to replace your own free will. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Let's see what is going on in our lovely Libras. Whoops, that was a jumper. Okay, this is for our lovely Libras. And also, I apologize, it's taking a little bit longer, but I do believe in taking jumpers, as I believe that this is your energy and not mine. One more card, Spirit. What do you have for my lovely Libras? Okay. All right. So right off the bat, the energy that shows up for your love reading is loving elementals. Let me see if I can get you to see that. It seems like it's a little blurry. Can you see that? Sorry, it is. Let me see if I can adjust this. There we go. Okay, so this is your loving elementals, three of roses. So with this energy, Spirit is saying that to trust in the fun in your life, in your relationships, to have more of this childlike energy of discovery and discovering things that are new. This is also showing, like you can see here, that there's these fairies here around, and there's another fairy here that you can see. You guys can see that. Yeah, there's another fairy here. So what Spirit is saying is to trust in the unseen. So maybe there isn't a prospect yet in your love life, or maybe there is somebody that you're interested in, or maybe it's a relationship that you're in and You're kind of feeling like things aren't happening as quickly as you would like them to. And so what Spirit is saying, that when you trust, sorry about the camera guys, when you trust that everything is happening in the unseen, that is when you can start to have more fun with your life. So right off the bat, looking at your whole reading, what Spirit is showing me is that you are on course. Your rainbow is there. You are the Queen of Forces, so that's kind of that magician energy where you are creating what you want at this time. You also have the Architect card, and that is about building. So here with the three of scrolls, that's about setting your course. That's about being intentional of what it is that you're wanting to call into your life. As you can see, there's a rainbow in the background as he's scoping out the seas. And that is to say that when you know the direction that you're going in, everything will manifest. So if you're going to just put the sail down and set course and just let your ship be blown around and not even know what it is that you're truly desiring in a relationship, whether you're in one now or you're calling in a new relationship, what Spirit is saying is that you're going to get a lot of results that you don't want because you're not planning. You're just scoping it out, but you're setting the course. But when you have a plan, in an idea, you have a roadmap. It's like when you set sail, you have a map. You have a map in the direction that you're going in. And that is where Spirit is saying to trust that you are worthy of the love that you're wanting to call in, because you're the Queen of Forces. And the Queen of Forces is, she's got the power of the sun and the moon. She is she's co-creating with the universe. She understands what she truly wants and she's going for it. And so when you have a plan and you understand that you have the strength to call in what you're truly desiring, it will manifest. So what Spirit is showing me right now is you have been doing a lot of work on yourself. You can see this Architect card. This is building. This could be literal, like you're building a house or you're, working on a business or something. But for this reading, what I am hearing is this: you are building your house, your inner house. So you've been doing a lot of inner work. You've been releasing a lot of shadows, things that haven't been serving you, all of these past memories of beating yourself up. You're letting those go because you've stepped into your Queen of Forces energy, and you're beginning to realize that everything that you are experiencing right now is a manifestation of your thoughts. And so that's why you're like, heck no, I'm gonna get in control of my thoughts. I'm going to be the architect. I'm going to design my life. What do I want? What am I creating? Who do I want in a partner? You're taking charge. Because the card that shows up next to it is Uriel and the Sphinx, which is the Strength card. So this is where you are standing in your strength. You are ready to, like, what keeps popping up in my head is, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. And so you're just like, I'm letting go of all of this past stuff. I'm building a new future. I know that I'm in control of what I want, and I'm standing in my strength. And so with this card that showed up, the Uriel and the Sphinx, just think of the Sphinx. It's out in the desert, this Egyptian statue, and sometimes it gets covered with the sand from the windstorm. And when it reveals itself, it might have a few chips, There might be a few cracks, but it's resilient. And so this represents you. You are resilient. Maybe you've had a lot of hurdles. Maybe there's some scratches that you have and a few cracks, but you're not broken, okay? And you know that. You know that you are co-creating with the universe, and finally, you're feeling like you're building what you truly want. You're feeling more in control of your life and what you want, because the card that comes next to that, my lovely Libras, is the light of the world. And so Spirit wants you to know that you are the light of the world. When you shine your light, just like, a light bulb that attracts bugs, not saying that you're attracting bugs, but just that where when you shine your light, you attract the love that you want, because you're so in your worth and you feel good and you're not taking the BS, and you know that you're in control of what it is that you truly want. And so that's where Spirit wants you to know, just shine your light. Shine your light so bright that whether you're in a relationship or you're not, but they're going to see it, and they're going to know that you know your worth, and you're not playing their games anymore. That's what I'm hearing, is I'm not playing your game anymore. If you can't honor me as the queen that I am, I'm the queen of the forces. Look at this card. I'm the queen of forces. And if you can't honor that, I'm out. I am out, because I've got better things to do with my time, because I am building. I'm the architect of my life. I don't need you to build my life. I can build my own life. And then whoever I call in is a plus, okay? So that's where you're kind of feeling that energy. Like, you know what? I don't have time for this BS. I am working on my love. I'm making a plan. I'm on course. I'm feeling good. I'm in this playful energy. I know that I'm fully supported, because the underlying energy is Hilarion, the Hilarion, and he is an ascended master with a lot of knowledge. So you're tapping into that energy where you're finding that you're coming across all kinds of resourceful, whether it's a video or a book or something that's just waking you up to what you thought was true, and now you're knowing it's not true. So that's where you're becoming wiser. And what you have underneath that is commitment, the commitment card. So that is because you're committed to yourself, and when you're committed to yourself, people see you're serious, and you attract people that want to be committed to you. So I hope this is resonating with you, my lovely Libras. I'm going to get some clarifiers here on this reading. Spirit, some clarifications on this reading for our lovely Libras in their love reading for August 2020. What do you have? Yeah, okay. All right. A few more clarifications, please, Spirit. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so right off the bat, just like I was talking about, that you're the architect and you are building your new life. You got the Three of Wands, which the Three of Wands is about serving your kingdom. It's about you stepping in your own energy. You're surveying what's out there, and you know that there's a lot of ships out there. So maybe at one time you thought that there weren't a lot of options in your love life. There weren't a lot of options for relationships. And now you're seeing that there's more out there than you thought. But it was just you were stuck in your own inner world of staying in the past that was keeping you from seeing that there are options out there for you. And now you're falling in love with knowing that you have options. Okay, so what the clarifiers were for setting your course and your strength card is you've got the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is about taking the action. You're moving forward. Maybe it feels like it's slow, but what I'm hearing is slow and steady wins the race. But not only did you get the Knight of Wands, you also got the Knight of Swords. So Knight of Wands is about your spirit, your heart, you know the growth process. So you've been growing, maybe not at a fast pace, but Swords is all about mindset. And so in your mindset, this is fast action. So the Knight of Swords moves a lot faster than the Knight of Wands. So maybe you might be feeling like there isn't a lot of growth, or you've been having some growth, and it feels like it's slow, but your mindset is like, you realize, like, you've had so many aha moments that have showed up and said, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I was thinking that way. Didn't realize that I was sabotaging myself. And so then you also got, as a clarifier, is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant could be a teacher, it could be a spiritual teacher, it could be marriage, but this is somebody who is wise. And with the Strength card underneath that, you could be meeting someone in your love life that has that kind of energy where they are strong, they know what they want, kind of like a teacher. Or it could be that you're learning something new. You might be learning something new. And whatever is coming up for you, this could also mean marriage. It's like after you clear this and you're standing in your strength, there's marriage on the other side of that. But what you are learning is you are definitely learning your own strength. And you've been studying, you've been taking in a lot of really clearing your mindset is what Spirit is saying. So it's kind of like, keep up with that work is what I'm hearing. It's like you are letting go so many shadows. You are releasing all of these layers, because what comes up next is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords energy is that. It's about your limiting beliefs and feeling like you're not enough and you're stuck and your life really sucks and your relationships aren't working out, and it just feels really heavy. And you feel like you're bound to this mindset, but she can escape anytime she wants to. She can just take the blind. She can loosen these ropes around her, take the blindfolds off, and start taking charge. And that's what Spirit is saying, because with the Queen of Forces, it's you are releasing this energy of feeling like you're the victim in the relationships. You've been in this mindset from the past of like maybe blaming your circumstances on past relationships. It was this person. And now for once, you are taking ownership. You're taking ownership of, what is it that I want? And I know that I'm the architect of my life. So whatever I've been thinking, I've been getting more of it. And I'm done with that energy. Because with that, as a clarifier, you receive the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is with the light of the world. So, with the High Priestess card, this is, really being in touch with your intuition. This is knowing that you are being guided intuitively, spiritually. Like every time something shows up as a new lesson, you know that Spirit brought it to you. You're understanding that there is polarities. There's the light and dark, but it's just there to teach you. It doesn't mean that that's who you are. And you're feeling like, I've got this. Like, it's been a while. It's like what I'm feeling is, it's been a while that you that you really felt like you were the one who was creating what was happening in your life. And now you're taking ownership. And so you're understanding that your relationships that you had in the past were only to teach you, and you're wanting to just call in, and you're not taking anything less than what you want, because you are on course. You know, you're the architect of building relationships that are from a strong foundation, is what I'm hearing. So Spirit is saying that you are ready. Whether you're in a relationship or not, you want it to have a strong foundation. You want it, you know, the Hierophant is also about tradition. So you might really, it's not for everyone, but for some of you, you might really be very traditional in your relationships. And that's what you're truly desiring. You want someone in your life that is traditional in the sense of whether it's you know, how you support, how you treat a woman. Like you want somebody that is like he's going to treat you like a queen. No other words than that. Treat you like the queen of forces that you are. Because when somebody treats you like a queen, you treat them like a king. That's just your energy. As the high priestess, you honor the person who is treating you the way that you want to be treated. Because the underlying is you get the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is, you know, it's good news. It's something new coming in. And because you're in such this mindset, you know, with law of attraction, it's like what you think about is what you attract. You are in such like this empowering energy right now that there's so much gratitude. Like you go outside and you're just like, thank you. Thank you, the universe. I'm thanking the universe for everything that comes in my life. Like you're not looking at your current results. It's like, you know, being stuck. When I think of the card, it's like stuck in the ruins, and it's, you know, two women behind bars where they could just climb right out of the bars and be out. It's just their mindset that keeps them stuck. And you are so done with that. You are so done. You're starting fresh. And there's a lot of good things that are coming your way just because you shifted your energy. So your love life looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Somebody is going to come in and they're acknowledging you for this work that you've been doing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull a goddess card for you to see what energy. This could be your energy, or maybe the energy that, you know, Spirit wants you to call upon as you are focusing on your love life. One card, please, Spirit. Who's the goddess that the lovely Libras should be working with in the month of August 2020? Show me clearly, Spirit. Who is the goddess? One card, please. The goddess that is here to speak to our lovely Libras. And thank you for, whoa, that's a lot of cards. Okay, they want this, Spirit wants this card. So we're just gonna, the one that flew over here with this Queen of Forces, the Spirit is showing me, it landed on top of the Queen of Forces because this is the card for you. So let's see. And you got Mama Kila, the moon, which is beautiful. So the moon energy is feminine and she is strength. So what I'm hearing for you is to really trust the cycle that you're in. And when there's a full moon, which there's one on the 18th, so this is probably why this is showing up. It's a time for you to write what you're wanting to call in. Make that list of that partner, the kind of partnership you want, and send it out to the moon on the 18th. So create a ritual for yourself, a moon ritual, and call on Mama Kila to bring in that partner, or if you are in a relationship, to ask Mama Keela to bless you in your relationship for what you're truly desiring. So that's a beautiful, beautiful card. Mama Keela is who you should be calling on. And then I'm just going to pull another card, an energy card. Let's see what the overall energy, what messages. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, the Temple path. Okay, so this is the energy that you're on. You're treating yourself like you're a temple. You understand your worth. You're solid. And you know, when you're on this path, it's like knowing how to take care of, like, you're in this energy I'm feeling right now where you are taking care of yourself. You know, you're eating right, you're exercising, because you're the architect, you're realizing that, I'm sorry, this card is kind of shiny. I'm going to set it down here. Maybe that'll help. But because let's see if I can do that. There we go. Because you are realizing that your body is your temple, you are doing everything. Like, you know, it's like I see your, you know, just like experimenting with how you want to dress, or even how you're going to wear your hair differently, and you know, questioning when you put something in your mouth, like, should I be eating that? Or if you're out shopping, you have these old habits of where you would buy things that weren't really nurturing your temple. And so it's like right now, because you're being the architect, it's easy for you to put it back on the shelf. You're walking away from it. So this is a beautiful energy. And Libras, I just want to applaud you for really taking charge and doing the work, because you are really doing the inner work. And that's what it's about. Like I've always said, you cannot call in someone to love you more than you love yourself. It's just not an energetic match. So when you step into the energy of loving yourself completely, wholeheartedly, that is when you start to manifest the person, or your relationship begins to change, because they see how much you love yourself. So it's kind of like that, where, you know, when you see a treasure, you want the treasure because you know it's gold. If you saw it and it was a bunch of rocks, you would walk right past it, because, you know, it's not sparkling and grabbing your attention. So this is a beautiful reading. And again, if this resonates with you, please leave a comment, subscribe, and like this video. Let me know if this resonated with you. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, the link will be down below. And yes, my lovely Libras, have an amazing day and rest of your day. And know that you need to give yourself a pat on the back, because you're doing some amazing work right now, some inner work, and it's in the invisible. So that's why I just want to remind you, with the Three of Roses, with the elementals, this is the unseen. So even though you might be doing little things, and you might not think that they're showing up big, but they are showing up big time in your life. So keep up the good work. And I'd love to hear when you've manifested that love of your life, or if something has shifted for you. Have a great day.